Hello, this is Congressman Bob Dole. Last week, the Secretary of the Department of Veterans Affairs made disgusting comments comparing the unacceptable wait times at VA health centers to standing in line at Disneyland. The simple truth is that nobody has ever died waiting in line to ride the teacups. But veterans' lives are being put at risk every day that the situation at the Department of Veterans Affairs doesn't get fixed. This week's question comes from Jim in Highland Park, and he asks, what are you doing to serve veterans who have been ill-served by the incompetence at the VA? I'm thankful every day for the patriotism and dedication to duty of the brave men and women who have served our nation in the armed forces. These individuals and their families have made tremendous personal sacrifices for our country's security, and I am committed to making sure that the voices of our local service members, veterans, and their families are heard in Washington, D.C. Jim, I share your concerns about the veterans' benefits, and I'm committed to providing affordable, quality health care for our nation's active service members, our military retirees, and their families. The corruption and claims backlog currently plaguing VA hospitals around the country is absolutely unacceptable. Our veterans deserve better. We are fortunate to have the Captain James A. Lovell Federal Health Center in our district. The Lovell VA uses active duty members in their ranks to work directly with veterans' patients. And I hope that the VA will take up this model at other hospitals so that veterans can benefit from this unique approach to care. In the meantime, I am dedicated to improving the care and the quality of life for our veterans so that we can fulfill the promise our nation made when these heroes fought to defend our freedom. I'm working to hold corrupt VA officials accountable by pushing for the passage of the VA Accountability Act, and I put forth legislation called the Purple Heart Heroes Act that would increase quality of life for veterans in our community. The House has also taken action to increase access to care for veterans by passing the Long-Term Care Veterans Choice Act and the Clay Hunt Suicide Prevention for American Veterans Act, which has opened doors in terms of how we can help veterans struggling with mental illness. We will never be able to fully repay veterans for their sacrifice, but moving forward, I remain committed to working with my colleagues in the House to develop legislation that acknowledges and repays the sacrifices made by the men and women in uniform to the best of our ability. If you are a veteran who needs assistance with the Department of Veterans Affairs or anything else, please don't hesitate to contact your 10th District Congressional Office at 847-793-8400 or get in touch with us online at www.dole.house.gov/email. As always, it's an honor to represent you in the United States Congress. Have a great week.